to the next session, I would like to welcome Stavri Pici, the CEO of Armundia Factory. Armundia Factory, in fact, is an ICT and BPO service company based in Tirana. And Stavri will talk about the challenges and complexities about Fintech management.
Yes. Okay. So, first of all, I want to thank all the panelists for their very interesting presentations, and of course, all the staff for their amazing work on organizing this event. So, a big up for them. Now, I know you are a little bit tired, so maybe you want to go to lunch or have a break, but unfortunately, you have to listen to me for the next 10 minutes. So, I promise I'll be short. As Denisa presented me, I'm the CEO of Armundia Factory. We are an ICT company based in Tirana. We count today around 80 people. We were founded 10 years ago as part of Armundia Group, which is an Italian ICT company that works in banking and insurance sector. In these 10 years, we worked together with Armundia Group on developing Fintech projects. And today we will talk about the challenges we face every day in these kind of projects. So, which are the main challenges? Here I listed some of them, and of course there are many more. First of all, regulations. As I say, we work with banks, European banks, and you all know that Europe is famous for regulating everything. And unfortunately, these regulations evolve and change every year. So our teams need to work hard every year to adapt our softwares to implement this new regulation. And of course, part of this regulation, there is a famous law called GDPR that contains inside a list of articles that explain how to manage sensitive data. And working with banks, we have a lot of sensitive data, and it's a big challenge for us to ensure security for this data. And we need to be fast to the market, because as I used to say, our market is like a train moving forward with a speed of 300 kilometers per hour, and you don't have time to take a break because you are going to lose this train. And of course, there is a lot of customization, because if you go bank to bank and see our software, it's the same software because we do the same thing, but it will be different from one bank to each other, because every bank has its processes implemented in-house, so we need to customize our software to implement these processes and to satisfy the customer needs. So, all these changes, everything difficult. Which is our approach? You can choose to go home or to work on these challenges. Of course, we choose the second. Innovation. We are an ICT company, so innovation is part of our DNA. And of course, part of the innovation is the artificial intelligence, as the colleagues said before, is the main topic of our days. It's a very powerful instrument, and I think in the next 5 years it will be more and more powerful. AI agents will do everything for us. Will do that in a fast way, and of course with a high quality. So for sure we are integrating them, and we need to integrate them in the future. And these results we receive from AI, we need to interpret them, and we need to take decisions. But of course, we need to make decisions based on data. We must be data-driven, and not to follow our perceptions or sensations. And we need to optimize resources. In our organization, we don't have machines, we have people. People are our asset. And how to optimize them? Optimizing people, in my point of view, is to create the right teams, to put people in the best position to express the best of their selves. It's like a soccer team, no? You need to put the player in the right position, so to have the maximum efficiency from each of them. And as I said before, we have a lot of customization, so we must be client-centric. We need to have continuous feedback looping with our clients, so to align the product and to have a final result that is satisfy the customer needs. Soft skills. Okay, we say artificial intelligence, beautiful, powerful, fast. In the future, will do everything for us, for sure. But we need our people, of course, because they will go forward with our company. And we need them to train in the soft skills, because we need from them to share ideas, we need from them their creativity, and we need from them to be critical thinking. And doing that, they must communicate, collaborate with each other, collaborate with the client to take leadership and to make good decisions. The youth factor. Armundia average age today is 27, and as I said before to some of you, if you take off me and 2 or 3, of course it will be less. Young people have energy, they're open to change, but at the same time they have little experience, so they need to be guided, they need for our support, and of course they need soft skills. Armundia every year spends a lot of time and a lot of money on training, on continuously training our teams in these soft skills, because they are a very important part of project management. And the last slide, I want to mention the models we use to implement our projects. Of course, you know them, the traditional one, water flow, and the agile models. I prefer the agile, but I think when you start a new project, we have to choose the right model, because there are different scenarios, there are different contexts that agile models are the best ones. But at the same time, you need to be agile. Our company is agile, but the client must be agile. If the client is not agile, you have to change strategy, and maybe you have to choose another model, an hybrid one or a traditional one. At the same time, there are some projects that to be implemented in the right way, we need to choose traditional ones, because agiles maybe is not the right one. I'm thinking now about, I don't know, application management projects, which is a sequential process is more useful than an agile one. So, conclusion. The main objective of a project manager is to develop a software, in our case, that satisfy the client needs. And this must be done inside the cost we forecasted at the beginning and in time, because time cost. At the end, we need to create profit. And doing that, we need to introduce innovation, we need to re-engineering the processes, modernizing them, we need soft skills, we need to invest in our teams, create the right teams, and these teams must communicate, collaborate with each other, with the client, and I think this is the only way we can succeed in developing these complex projects in Fintech and InsurTech sectors. This is all. Thank you very much. As I promised, I was fast.
Thank you for the amazing presentation, Stavri. Now let's see if you have any questions or feedbacks regarding Stavri's presentation.
They want to go to lunch.
Yeah, that's true.
But before we
Yeah.
of course, if Lisa has questions.
I'm quick. So, in nowadays, actually, situation of cybersecurity GDPR compliance, how is it possible in project management planning in the fintech to solve these issues, these concerns, cybersecurity GDPR compliance?
It's a good question. Okay, I think for GDPR, there is no solution. There's not only a solution. I think during the project development, we have to choose all the protocols, all those instruments, all the processes to make possible to ensure secure data. But of course, I think it's impossible to have 100% secure data. But we have to do our maximum to ensure them, because it's very important for our clients to have data secure.